Hello, welcome back. This is First Time Moms, and if you're new here, this channel focuses on common challenges new and expectant moms are often faced with. I'm Dr. Rabo, and if you're new here, you're welcome to the channel and do join the family while we get right into today's video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about nasal aspirator and saline drops. This is one commonly asked question as to how to properly use them because it is pretty simple to use, but sometimes if they're not properly used, they can endanger the little babies. When it comes to the proper way of using nasal aspirator and saline drop, it is pretty simple. And for those who don't know what it looks like, this is very simple and very affordable. Just go to the pharmaceutical store, and this is what it looks like. And what are they used for? They are used to suck out mucus when the baby has catarrh. For instance, a baby is down with a flu, the nostrils are blocked. You need these things. So when a baby is down with a flu, the nostrils are blocked, baby isn't breathing very well. This is one thing every mom do not want for her child. So no mom is actually comfortable seeing her child with blocked nostrils, the child having this difficulty with breathing because the nostrils are blocked. And when the nostrils are blocked, aside the fact that you can't even stand it, the child may not be able to sleep, the child may not be able to feed well. So you need to relieve that blocked nostrils as soon as possible. So this is the nasal aspirator, and while this is the saline drops. There are instances where you need just this, and there are instances where you need the two of them together. And I'm going to be explaining when you need them and when you just need only one of these, and when you need the two of them together. So when it comes to using the nasal aspirator, it is very, very simple. What's important is that you squeeze out the ball. This is the ball. You squeeze out the ball. This is the part that is going into the baby's nostrils. You ensure you squeeze out the ball to get out the air before you insert it into the baby's nostrils. So you're inserting this into the baby's nostrils. So when this goes into the baby's nostrils, you release the ball. When you release the ball, that pressure effect is what sucks out the mucus. And after sucking it out, ensure you rinse off. After you use soap and running water to just wash off and rinse off. And when you're done, you keep it for reuse anytime the nostrils are blocked again. And whenever you're reusing, follow the same procedure. Squeeze the ball, insert the pointed part into the nostrils, and just suck it out, rinse off, and keep for reuse later. But there are times you discover that the nostrils are not just blocked. The mucus you are seeing appears dry. What do you now do? That is when the saline drops come in. There are different types of nasal drops, but the saline drops is generally safe for babies. They hardly come down. It is very, very rare for saline drops to actually cause even an allergic reaction. So generally, babies can actually use saline drops. So when you go to a pharmaceutical store, you can actually request for a saline drop and you can ask for a nasal aspirator. It is readily available, right? So when the mucus is not just blocking the nostrils, but this mucus you're seeing is actually looking dry, what do you now do? You now need this nasal drop to loosen, to just wet that dry mucus so that it is easy for you to suck out with this nasal aspirator. How do you now use it? Do not just go on and just pour it inside. No, do not do that. What you simply do is when you open it, you apply it at the side of each nostril. At the side, not really in directly inside, inside. No, just apply at the side. Just apply at the side of each nostril. That alone will do the job. Within 3 to 5 minutes, it will just loosen and just wet the mucus so you can easily suck it out. But if you want to go the extra mile, when you put it on each side, 1 to 2 drops is just fine. You don't need to go and pour multiple drops inside. 1 to 2 drops on each nostril, 1 to 2 drops on each nostril is just fine. And when you want to go the extra mile, what you can do is simply to just massage your baby's nostrils together. This can be painful. Remember, the mucus is dry. You as an adult, just imagine when mucus becomes dry in your nostrils. They can become painful. So the same goes for babies. So when it is dry, you need to be as gentle as possible if you will need to massage it. And it's not compulsory you massage, but if you must massage, you can massage the two nostrils together, but be as gentle as possible. And when you're done massaging and the mucus is now loosened, it's no longer as dry as it used to be before, you now use the nasal aspirator to suck it out. And remember to always rinse off before you keep for reuse. That is basically it when it comes to using nasal aspirator and saline drops. I hope this explanation is clear enough and this video was helpful when it comes to using the nasal aspirator and also how to use the saline drops. So this is what I have for you today. See you in our next video. Bye.